Okay. Hello there, my name is Olivia. I'm going to be the NP doing your assessment today. Let me just wash my hands with soap and water. So okay if we start the assessment?
Yes.
Okay, great. So I'm just going to be assessing your scalp for any scaling, rashes, lesions. Okay, good. So I do notice that you have a mole here. So wondering if you are familiar with the ABCDE method.
No.
Okay, so this is something we do in the office and at home. So you're going to use the method. It's an acronym. So the A is for asymmetry, B is for the borders, C is for the color, D is for the diameter, and E is for evolution. So we want to keep an eye on those darker spots to see if you see any changes in color, shape, size, things like that. Okay? So next, I'm going to be assessing your ear. So to do that, I'm going to pull your pinna up and back. Next, I'm going to do the Weber test. So I'm going to strike a tuning fork and put it on top of your head. And you're going to let me know if the sound is equal in both ears or it sounds louder in one than the other. Okay? So next, I'm going to have you occlude one of your nostrils. Just take some deep breaths. Okay, and you can go to the other side. Does it feel difficult to breathe?
No.
No, okay. Just look up. I'm going to assess for any deviation. Good. So now I'm going to palpate your sinuses. Okay, good. So now I'm going to actually just take a look at your sclera and conjunctiva. I'm going to pull your sclera down. Good. I'm just looking at the whites of your eyes. And, okay, so something I would do is the corneal reflex. So I'm going to take a cotton ball and bring it gently just to touch your eye. We want to see if you have the reaction to blink. Okay, I'm also just going to check for your pupil accommodation. So I'm going to do it in this, I'm going to shine the light in this eye, but I'm going to be looking at your opposite eye. Okay. Good. So actually, I'm going to look at your oral mucosa. If you could open your mouth. Good. Say ah. Okay. And big smile. Okay. Good. So next, I'm going to be assessing your lymph nodes. So I'm going to start with the occipital, post-auricular, pre-auricular, submandibular, submental, posterior cervical, anterior cervical, tonsillar, and supraclavicular. Okay? Okay, now I'm just assessing your trachea for any deviation. So you'll just feel me displace this to one side. Okay, so next I'm gonna be assessing your thyroid. So again, I'm just gonna come behind you and push your trachea to one side so I can feel your thyroid. Same thing on the other side. Okay, so next I'm just gonna have you sit forward a little bit. Good, so I'm just gonna be assessing your thorax, front and back. So I'm going to palpate using my hands. And do me a favor, can you say the word 99?
99.
Over and over.
99. 99. 99. 99. 99.
Okay, and now I'm just going to palpate your anterior thorax. I'm just looking for any abnormalities, tumors, tenderness, anything like that. I had already done that on the posterior side, but okay. So now I'm going to have you sit up again. I'm going to osculate your lungs. Okay, so deep breath. Okay, so now I'm just gonna actually have you say the letter E and hold it out.
E.
Okay, I was just testing for egophoning, so you can sit forward still. So now I'm just gonna percuss. Okay, I'm gonna have to take a deep breath. Good, I'm just testing for expansion. Okay, and while I'm back here, I'm just gonna assess for CVA tenderness. So I'm gonna find the 12th intercostal space. Any tenderness?
Nope.
Any tenderness?
Nope.
Okay, great. So now I'm gonna assess your heart sounds. Okay, so I'm gonna start with aortic, pulmonic, tricuspid, and mitral. Okay, so next I'm gonna assess for your carotid artery. Okay, and I'm also gonna have you just take a deep breath and hold it, and I'm gonna assess for the brute, okay? Keep holding that. Or you can just take another deep breath. Okay. Very good. So now I'm gonna be assessing your pulses. I'm gonna start with the brachial pulse. Okay, next I'm gonna do the radial pulse. And I'm gonna go down to do your pedal pulse, okay? Nice, you're alive. Okay, let's have you lay down because I'm gonna assess your third heart sound and your abdomen. So good, lay on your left side. Guess it's probably better to move this over here. So good, you're on your left side. I'm just gonna be assessing for your S3 heart sound with the bell at the apex. Okay, great. So you can actually just lay flat on your back. Good. So I'm just gonna inspect your abdomen. Good, just inspecting your abdomen. Now I'm gonna palpate. This is light palpation. I'm also gonna do deep palpation. Good, and now I'm gonna percuss. Okay, and I'm gonna assess for the vertical span of your liver. So now I'm going to assess Murphy's sign. So I'm going to have you take a deep breath and hold it. Good. And I'm going to assess for psoas sign. So actually I'm going to have you raise your right leg. Try to push up against my hand. Just turn this. We're going to do that one more time. So again, raise your right leg and try to push up against my hand. Okay. Good. So now I'm going to assess your bowel sounds. Starting from the right lower quadrant, and I'm making a clockwise order. Okay, and while you're laying down, I'm just taking a look at your legs for any edema or signs of poor circulation. And I think that you can have a seat back in the chair because I'm going to assess your facial nerves. Okay, so I'm actually going to have you face towards me. Good. Okay. So the first thing that I'm going to do is have you close your eyes and smell the spice and let me know if you think you know what it is.
Cinnamon.
Okay, great. So next we're gonna go over to the Snellen eye chart. I'm gonna have you stand 20 feet away. You're gonna cover one eye and you're gonna let me know which line you can read from 20 feet away. Okay? So next I'm gonna be testing for convergence. So just keep your eyes on my finger. Okay, good. And then I'm also gonna have you do, I'm gonna just test your eye movements, okay? So just follow my finger. Okay, and I'm gonna have you cover one of your eyes. Good. And you're gonna let me know when my finger comes into play, okay?
Now.
Okay, and switch, we'll cover the other eye.
Now.
Okay, good. So that was cranial nerve 3, 4, and 6. So next I'm gonna do your trigeminal, which is cranial nerve number 5. So I'm gonna have you clench your jaws, clench your teeth really. Okay, now I'm just gonna palpate with and now pointy, sharp. Okay. So I'm gonna have you make some funny faces. So raise your eyebrows and scrunch them like you're angry. Puff out your cheeks. Big smile. Okay. And next I'm just gonna have you repeat a sentence. I walked in the park today.
I walked in the park today.
Okay, I'm just assessing for the strength of your voice. I'm gonna have you raise up your shoulders against my hand and turn your cheek towards my hand. Good. Same thing on this side. Good. I'm gonna have you press your tongue against your cheek. Same thing on the other side. Good. Okay, that part.